This is bound to annoy a lot of people. Let's begin. Well, no doubt you may be seeing, or actually more than likely nearly run over by one whilst walking down the street, but e-scooters, especially hired ones, are quite commonplace at the minute. In fact, we've even got them where I live, and they're called ginger scooters over here. And yes, admittedly, I have been known to take a ginger out for a ride or two. But don't worry, because unlike a chav, I actually know what red traffic lights mean and also how to use the brakes. But anyway, it looks like there'll soon be a lot more e-scooters about everywhere. Not because the government are letting more presumably regulated companies expand across the UK. No, because that would be silly, wouldn't it? When, according to Techradar, they might be actually letting people use their own privately owned e-scooters on the road from next week. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Right now, it's only legal to ride electric scooters on public roads if they're part of a registered hire scheme from a company like Voi, Spin or Ginger. While you can buy your own e-scooter online or from a high street store, you can only legally ride it on private land. As ebiketips.co.uk reports, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps has indicated that might be about to change. At a meeting of the Commons Transport Select Committee last week, Shapps was asked when the government would finally legalise privately owned scooters, to which he replied, "I shall announce it on the 10th of May." Well, hopefully if it does happen, they'll at least have the foresight to make sure that there are certain restriction levels on what is allowed and what isn't, like a top speed, and that way of course you won't have an e-scoot version of Usain Bolt cutting you up all the time. And maybe, just maybe, a condition where the owner has to have some sort of insurance. Anyway, to be kept up to date, make sure you click that subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next video.